Welcome to another episode of Arena Geisingen Coffee. We have today a German superstar, a flying lap superstar, Maurice. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Utai. Thank you for the welcoming introduction. It's a little bit exaggerated, but
Okay, then you can introduce yourself. Go ahead. How would you describe yourself? I see you as a rising superstar in flying laps and sprints.
well, I am first year senior now, and I live close to the arena, like 1 hour away from here, and I train here regularly. That's why it's
During the winter, you also go here a lot?
yeah, like once or twice a week, because in Germany the German winter
Who's
is
paying the fuel? Whew.
luckily
The parents?
no. My dad, like his company, he has a company car, so. Luckily,
you're
they
still up
pay
for
the fuel.
coming a lot, yeah. No, it's a huge benefit. It's obviously
Yeah, of
your
course.
home track. Like I've said to many other skaters, I've seen people like racing since youth, cadet, juniors, becoming seniors, and then you are also one of those incredible people that I've always, from the outside or from the inside, when we train together here in training camps with skippers, always enjoyed looking like, wow, the progression is like, holy shit, the guy just won the Dobbin race as a junior. How do you feel now as a senior? It's another world.
Yeah, of course, it's another world. The level is completely different, but I mean, it's still the same sport. Just senior category is really tough, like really small mistakes. You pay a lot for it, but yeah, as you said,
Interesting
it's...
you said it.
No, don't
You
get
know
me
why?
started on that.
I had Lisa Van Stinkiste an hour ago. She used exactly the same sentence. She's also first year senior, and she said exactly the same words. One mistake and you're fucked. It's game over. So
Yeah, that's true. The speed is just a lot higher, and everybody is like on the same level. Like even the B or C final on long distance, it's, I don't know, it's really crazy. And also the 8 finals or the qualifications of the sprint races, everybody is so close to each other and everybody can go fast. So it's way more tactical than it was on juniors in the years before.
So if I would ask you to point something between racing as a junior to racing as a senior, what would you put your finger on? Really, I feel the difference.
Ooh, yeah, probably, as I said already, it's the speed probably.
The speed?
And that everybody is on like really similar level. Because in juniors, everybody is still growing and developing, and some make progress faster and some make progress slower. But in senior, everybody is.
Do you see the races in senior more tactical?
Yeah, for sure. Like in youth or junior, you can win for 500s, for example, if you just go all out from the start. But in senior, it's not possible. People will just stay behind you and then pass you really smart. And yeah, so that's a big difference, I would say.
What's your favorite race?
My favorite race, it's hard, but I would probably go for the 500 meters and the one lap.
5 surprising. I thought you were
Yes.
gonna say the Dobbin sprint. Okay.
No, I don't know. The Dobbin sprint, it's always super nice to race it here. I mean, I train it almost every week with the team here, and I did so many flying laps. And it's a really nice distance. Especially the atmosphere when you race it here is incredible. But 500 meters is just more common.
What do you
race
eat
it at
before a
Euros
flying
and-
lap?
Huh?
What do you eat before a flying lap?
Before a flying lap? Yes.
What gives you the gas? And I don't mean the bad gas.
Before every race, I think it's just casually pasta and tomato sauce. I don't know, nothing too crazy.
Just think for people to know what some people eat before like doing flying laps, which
No,
needs
no
a
big-
burst of energy.
No big secret.
No big secret.
I
Okay.
remember when I was a junior, I was here in the guest house, and before the flying lap training, Jacob Mel, the guy who just broke the record, incredible lap by him, he ate chicken nuggets and fries. So, guys, don't worry too much about the fueling.
The conversation with you is hilarious because you're touching everything that other people said. So Lisa described moving from juniors to seniors. You will watch it later on the live. Literally word by word the same as you. You even use the same sentence, very ironically funny. And Jacob Melder was talking about eating pizzas and nuggets and all this stuff. That he's like looking at Jordan Stolls, that can blow up a whole pizza 8 slices before a race and still race the way it does. She's phenomenally incredible. So it's always funny to hear and see that. But it's cool. It's cool to hear it. Yeah. I mean, everybody has their own rituals before a race. What is yours? What do you do?
My ritual
Special
before my
music?
race. Yes, of course. I always have my playlist ready, my warm-up playlist that's getting into the mood.
Give us the
I
juicy details, Maurice. What is on the
Yes.
playlist?
always listening to Drake usually.
Drake, oh.
Yes. Not German music. And I don't know. It's just my warm-up routine. It's always the same, so I don't stress about it. What will I do next? It's like I did it so many times that it's just normal for me to warm up, and that always gets me into the rhythm of racing. Yeah.
What Kalon comes, says, Maurice, today we're going to train. What is the training you don't want him to hear you say? That he comes and say, today we have this, you say, oh shit, I don't like this training.
Probably 400 repeats, like with really short rest. Those are always killing me. But also 1K trainings are not my favorite. But those trainings where you suffer the most are probably the ones where you improve the most. So yeah, I don't like doing them, but what needs to be done needs to be done.
Plans for this season? What do you want?
So for this season, my focus shifted a lot. This year is like my final year of school, and I will graduate this year. So the focus
What are
is
you
on
studying?
different things. I'm still doing my high school education right
Okay.
now. Afterwards, I will probably move to Frankfurt to go to university.
You will
there.
continue skating though.
Yeah, of course. Also, my focus will shift back to inline for sure, but this year is more dedicated to other stuff. But it's also okay. Yeah, particular goals for the season. I would love to go to Paraguay.
For
and
Worlds?
of course, yeah. And
What
obviously-
distance? What distance you want to do?
Yeah, 500 too.
500?
500 one lap would be my favorite. But also, I think racing the relay in seniors would be super fun. I mean, we have a strong German team.
Who's your biggest
yeah,
competition in the German team?
My biggest competition.
Aha.
Come on, we are all friends.
You have a couple good names, but I wonder who are you competing with for a slot, for example?
I mean, I think most sprinters are really want to do the 500 meters. Simon will skate the 500 for sure. Jan Martimende too, and also Camilo is really strong on the 500. So yeah, we will see if I will manage to get a spot. Yeah.
Challenge is good. I think the
we'll see.
challenge can only get the best out of you, which is what you want to achieve in a race anyway. That sounds good. Ice plans?
Ice plans. For some time I was thinking maybe of trying out short track and pursue like the Olympic dream. But also I've been on ice since I was really small. But I think that that the double season is not really beneficial. I mean, a lot of skaters can manage it, but what I experience is when I race in the winter, then I'm not in good shape for the summer races. Because it's hard to be the whole year at your maximum, and I think if you do that for a few years in a row, then you don't progress as much. Like you need a phase where you just do base training, like go to the gym a lot, bike a lot of hours, and just no racing, where you need to be fresh every time.
I can relate to that. Not everybody can do this transition inline ice.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing when people do it. Like Bart, he can jumps to an ice marathon, the next day inline marathon, and win them both. And you're like, okay. But some people have this amazing talent to switch. Some people don't. So you have to find your scale on those. So ice is kind of a question for you, but you
Yeah,
would
in the
not
future,
really future. You don't disqualify a future plan.
Yeah.
Okay, this year Worlds. That's the goal.
Hopefully, yeah. But I don't stress about the results. I mean, it's just outcomes. They don't define you as a person. The input and the journey is far more important than not what time or position you do. I mean, my mother always used to say it doesn't matter if it's grades or results. It's just numbers on a piece of paper.
Sure.
They don't define you as a person. So yeah.
Knowing your mom personally, she's a very wise person. I agree with what she said. But no, it is important that the road justifies the result and that people don't lose the road just to get to the result. I always said it. That's why I love inline so much. The road here matters to almost everyone in a very high level. That's why I would say, inline is a family. Everybody knows everyone. It's the road that matters a lot. Okay, we're not going to take away the result, but okay, like you said, it's a piece of paper at the end.
Yeah, it's true.
Sounds great, Maurice. You have more races coming up here. 500s. You did the hits today. How did it go?
Yeah, the heat was quite good. I was really happy I could make a personal best in the 500 and I could qualify for the 8 final. Yeah, it will be tough, but I'm ready and I'm excited to skate here. Yeah, upcoming races for the season. I really want to do Mosquera, but I have to check with my final exams if it's possible. Next week I already have my first one, so yeah, we will see.
Okay. And after this, other European, Hirde, you're coming, Netherlands. Other European Cups or
I think the Euros is in Italy, no?
not Euros, European Cup.
European Cups had it.
The one at Heerde in the Netherlands and Zandvoorde, Oostende.
Yeah, Zandvoort, Ostende for sure. I will also go to Gera probably, but yeah, not too specific plans. As I said, the focus is on something different this year, but yeah, I would still love to race. I love
Sounds
competing.
good. Sounds like a plan. We're definitely gonna see you in Zandvoorde, my home track. Wish you good luck in the rest of the races. I'll be here to watch them, and if you win, we'll talk on the other side of the wall. I hope you do. It's always nice to see people you think they deserve to win winning. I hope the best for you as well. We see you later, hopefully. Maybe in another chat after the races to see how it went for you. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Arena Geisingen and Coffee. We see you later.
Thank you so much. Love you all.